What is going on, guys? It is Slammer here, and I'm very excited to be bringing you a Istrolid beta campaign playthrough video here. I'm going to be playing through the Istrolid campaign, which I'll show you in just a second. But first, what is Istrolid? Istrolid is a free-to-play RTS fleet building game that is browser-based. You can play it in your browser, so it's, as you might know, it's kind of up my alley of games that I like to play. It's pretty awesome. You should definitely check it out if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm just going to be playing through the campaign here, so let's get started. And I'll kind of explain how the game works as we go along. We have a galaxy we need to conquer, so let's get started. So basically in Istrolid, the first thing you have to do is design your ship, which is really a very important part of the game. Probably one of the most important parts of the game, to be honest. So you have engines, which power your ship. You have energy, well, engines make your ship fly faster and actually fly, obviously. You have energy, which provides energy to your engines and your weapons. You have turrets, which you can place your weapons on, and then of course you have your weapons themselves. And for now, all I have is this light beam weapon. So this is kind of like the tutorial. We're gonna kind of skip through this. As it's pretty simple stuff, you know, standard RTS gameplay. We'll just skip through this pretty quickly. So you can see the energy is this light blue bar, and as my ships fire, the energy goes down. And also, the solid blue, dark blue dots are the HP of my ship. And then you can also see with the enemy ship over there. These are just little these aren't really anything. So my ships are really bad at turning, so it's really hard to dodge these plasma. But this ship doesn't have any wings or anything, so it's pretty slow, so I can get behind it and just burn it down with my lasers. You can see he's also pretty out of energy. So I win. And yeah, basically how the game works is each player has a spawn zone, and then you have to capture these control points here. And once you capture all of them, you win. And you can see I'm unlocking more and more parts as the campaign goes along. And as the more you play, you know, the more parts get unlocked. So now we've got this heavier Corvette. Oh, and the white stuff, by the way, is armor. It doesn't do anything except weigh your ship down and give you more HP. You can see my ships have far more blue dots. And the larger dots are just more HP in general. These ships I don't really know what they do because they have absolutely no armor, or they have no weapons, so I'm not really sure what their purpose is, except, I guess, to die. You can see there every time he fires the... You can kind of also see how much heavier my ships are than my previous ships. These ones can actually take a full plasma shot, whereas the other ones would just die. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, the blue things on the front are your wings. They allow your ship to turn faster. You can see that my ships are far more maneuverable than my previous ones. So they can just move around, turn much faster, accelerate much quicker. And also evade fire. When you have a fast turning ship, you can really evade fire because it tries to aim where it thinks you'll be. You can see over here I've run out of power, so this ship can't keep firing once you run out of power. The enemy ship has no wings on it, so it gets totally surrounded really quickly, and it just can't fire because its weapons don't necessarily fire forward. Or its weapons only fire forward, it doesn't fire to the side, etc., etc. Anyway. So we win, we got some armor, got some extra parts to play around with. Now we've got a heavy Corvette that we can build. How should we design this, guys? And the thing is, every single part has a fixed cost to it. So, like, the more engines you put, the more money it costs. The more guns you put, the more money your ship's gonna cost. And it's all about balancing that cost analysis, so you have, you know, the most efficient ship you could possibly get. Like this one's 218, and you can see all the stats down here. It's got 148 HP. You've got DPS. You've got range. All that good stuff there. And your ships do build instantly, by the way, so you just kind of spam them out and then go with it. So one ship capping up there, I could try to cap down here. And again, I need to use, you can see I can just outmaneuver his plasma shells here. Obviously those plasma shells are going to do a lot of damage to me, so I want to really try to avoid them. Took one hit, but that's okay. I'm going to take a hit here, just so I can get behind the ship. So now that I'm behind him, his turrets don't fire. They only fire forward, so I can really put a lot of pain onto him, even though I lost one there. Oh shoot. Made a mistake there. These little fighters are capping my points, so I like to leave at least... I often leave one ship behind just to avoid losing your cap points like that. These corvettes are pretty good. Pretty happy with these ships. Just bring the corvette in behind, snipe down his ships. You can see they have no wings on these ships, so they basically turn like really slowly, as you can see here, which means my ships just get behind him and kill him. So, all right, we get to fight against fighter next. Fighters are just generally really small, light ships, as you can see here. And batteries are similar to reactors, except they don't recharge energy, so it makes it way cheaper. You can see this is only a 90, and this is 100 or 218, like twice the cost, more than twice the cost of a single fighter, even though it has the same weaponry and the same amount of but irrelevant. I don't like fighters. I like my corvettes, because my corvettes have way more damage output than these fighters. These fighters are just gonna get absolutely wrecked. And they're not really, I mean, they can kind of avoid my fire, but not really that well. So I need to spend my money. I didn't really spend my money. That's my mistake there. Also, the thing with batteries is once you run out of power, they're done. Because reactors will recharge, but once my fighters run out of power, they can't do anything more. They're completely done. Which is why I generally prefer building power generatable ships with power generation myself. Because there's really no way for him to kill my corvettes. They're not really fast enough to quite out-trade my corvettes, and my corvettes are pretty strong, so nothing he can do. Alright guys, we'll probably call it right there. There will be more gameplay videos coming out very soon, so keep your eye out for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at Istrolid. We're going to be playing through the entire campaign, so that's going to be pretty fun. And if you guys are hungering for more Little War Game, do not fear. There's going to be some more Little War Game content coming out very soon. So look forward to that. Take it easy, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will catch you later.